The city of Santa Clarita has been named one of the top 10 healthiest cities in the nation in 2017.
My name is Cyndi Lesinski, and here I am getting ready to talk to Terry. So here we are at the Iron Horse Trailhead in the city of Santa Clarita, and we are going to talk about a couple things from racing, races in Santa Clarita, as well as being an entrepreneur and doing something that makes a difference to yourself and your business and your daily living. And Terry runs a business and has developed a couple races in the Santa Clarita Valley area. A total of, you're doing like 6 races locally?
So we'll have 7 races this year.
7 races this year.
6 that are local. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And the name of your business?
New Global Adventures.
So, New Global Adventures, that he has developed the business with his wife, who was one of the ones that helped inspire and develop different programs for running. After running across the country at different races, they learned many things about those races and started to decide to put together races locally and manage them in ways that they feel that runners would be able to enjoy individually as well as with their family. So we have some good information coming up for you to learn more about these races.
Great. Yep.
Ready to go?
Awesome.
Let's take a walk.
Awesome. Thank you.
I am the accidental runner and realtor with a cause. And I have invited Terry to meet me here at one of the major paseo entrances. And why did we meet at this paseo entrance?
Well, so this is actually where we host our SugarDaddy marathon, our SugarDaddy race each year. This year is the 3rd year. And it's a very iconic location because the bridge that's just up the paseo here is a 100-year-old bridge. It's been restored. It's now part of the paseo, so it's a very good landmark to do. And it also just works as a great setup for our course to get a good broad view of Santa Clarita when you're running a half marathon.
So the event that you're hosting, this, you said it's the 3rd year.
Yep. And
you have how many different races that day?
So that day we have 4 distances. We have the half marathon, 10K, 5K, and then there's a little kids dash as well.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So you are encouraging people to start running at a younger age, but those who want to run a longer distance have the ability to do that.
Yeah, it's a great family event because it's and it celebrates Father's Day, so it's a great way to just get everybody out together. Kick off your Father's Day weekend with a healthy activity. Bring your kids, get them involved, get your family involved, whether you walk or run the 5K or 10K or do the little kids run for the little ones, or you go into the half marathon and you do a full run. So it's great for everybody.
Well, I still have not signed up, so it's not too late to sign up yet. So can you sign up through the day of the event? We usually close online registration the Thursday before the race. Okay. But then you can do on-site registrations if we have not sold out. Okay. So we try to project our numbers to a certain amount, and we order our merchandise based on that. So like the medals and the shirts and all of that. And we will, if it goes over that, we will sometimes allow people to still register, but we'll give them advance notice to say, hey, you're going to get this stuff after the race, or we'll mail it to you once we back order it. Okay. But for the most part, we've been really good at our projections, and people can register on race day. It's no problem. Great.
Yeah.
Well, as the accidental runner, I'm not sure what amount I wanted to run yet. I've ran 2 half marathons with my niece who lives in Pittsburgh. Okay. And so I'm slightly afraid to run the half marathon without having my niece with me, pushing me. So I'm like, do I just do the 5K or 10K? So I have not done a 10K yet, so maybe that's my direction.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the great thing with these races, and this race in particular, it's very easy. It's a flat course. It's not a strenuous course like some of our other races, which are very hilly and on trails.
Right.
But this one here, it's relatively flat. The half does have a little bit of a hill in the halfway point, that you climb up and you come back down. But you do get aid station support throughout the course, so you can refill on water and electrolytes and other stuff and goo and stuff like that. And then obviously the runners on the course are always very supportive as well. So there's great groups that all run in our races, and they're very motivational and supportive of runners who are struggling or having a challenge and stuff like that. So if you feel like that, and you connect with a runner on the course and let them know you're struggling, it's still often kind of push you on and get you going and stuff like that. So that's good. But also doing the shorter distances is perfectly fine as well. And it's a great way to test your endurance. If you're already used to a half marathon, doing a 10K, kind of pushing yourself at a faster pace, you can kind of see where you can go physically and see how far you can go and what you can kind of maintain your pace at, knowing that you're going to be doing a shorter distance, so you don't have to reserve your energy as much.
That's a good idea. I'm used to trying to push myself. A lot of people that see my videos know that I push myself, and I try to gently push my friends and family who are watching my journey to join me in. So this would be a great event in Santa Clarita for anybody that is watching in the Santa Clarita Valley area or Los Angeles area to join in this event. And the date of it is actually, what's the date?
It is June 16th. It's on a Saturday.
16th. So let's back up a second too and talk about what made you get into developing races.
It was really purely by chance. My wife is really the main visionary behind it. So she's the one that started this, and it happened by chance because she was a runner, ran lots of marathons. We were traveling all over the U.S. doing races and stuff. And then our background is tech. We do websites. We're kind of geeks. We're creative folks.
We love the creative people.
Yeah. And so through one thing led to another, we got asked to create a website for the international audience to promote the Great Wall of China Marathon. And so we got into that, and then after a few years we saw a lot of room for potential and improvement there, and we gave our feedback to the organizers, and we said, hey, there's all these great things if we really kind of take this to the next level. And they didn't really kind of want to do any of that. They weren't very receptive to it. They're like, yeah, we're just going to leave it as is. And then after that, through another chance opportunity, we got a chance to create some races in China. So we actually organized and hosted a couple of races in China. And then we're like, hey, you know what? We live here in Santa Clarita. Why not do something in our backyard? I'm always running here. And so that's how it started. And we did the Valencia Trail Race with our first one back in 2016. And then we did, that first year we did 3 races. So we did Valencia Trail Race, the SugarDaddy race, and then Space Rock Trail Race at Vasquez Rocks. And then so we did that 2 years in a row. And then this year is our 3rd year of races here. And now we have 7 races that we're doing this year. So we have, in addition to those 3, we've added Grid OCR. We added the Arts Run of Santa Clarita. We added Silver Moon Race, which is actually in Central California. And we are about to acquire another race, which I'm not quite ready to announce yet.
So you heard it here, there's another race to be added, but we won't find out until a future interview.
Yeah.